Hi everyone, my next fermentation experiment is going to be with these. Look at them, they're absolutely huge carrots. I got them on the market on Monday, crazy looking things. So I'm going to wash those, but not too much because apparently having a little bit of dirt in your diet is very good for your gut flora. I'm also going to have some ginger in it. That's my recipe. You want to follow it and pause it at that point. So I'm going to get grating and washing. I'll see you in a minute. Okay, I have grated my ginger and I'm going to chop off the ends of my humongous carrots that I've just washed. I'm actually going to be really lazy and not hand grate these. I'm going to put them in my blender and press the chop button and get those to get into tiny pieces. And I know it's a different kind of texture than grating, but I'm in a bit of a rush now because I've got a meeting at 2 and time is running out. And I still want to make kefir water or rehydrate my kefir grains as well this morning. So here we go. Let's put not too much in my blender because I don't want to overload it. It might not work very well if I overload it too much. My bowl is at the ready because I'm going to be putting salt on my carrots to massage them again, like I just did with my cabbage. Right, are you ready? It's going to be noisy. No, it's not. Turn it on. There we go, that's one lot. It's pretty easy. And then I get my special tool, my long tool, and put it into the bowl. And then I can do all of the rest of them until they're all done. And then I'll show you the next step of the process. So that's what my consistency looks like. It's a little bit finer than grating. So it said on my recipe to use 1 tablespoon and the other lady said 2 teaspoons. So probably about similar actually in quantity. Sprinkle it on top. And then get your hands dirty. Get your hands in and get squidging. It's already a lot more kind of moist feeling than the cabbage was because it's so fine and the cabbage was chopped much more coarsely. So I've got my ginger here ready, which I will place in the top of the jars. So if it ends up making both jars rather than just one, I can then equally divide up my flavour and my spice. Yeah, that's getting more juicy already. Ooh, exciting. So interestingly, it doesn't make as much juice as the cabbage. It is kind of juicy in there, but kind of dry at the same time. So I'm going to have to put more spring water in that. But before I do that, I'm going to put in my ginger. So I'm going to just put in a bit more than half in that one because it's a bit bigger. And apparently flavours become much stronger during fermentation, so don't go overboard. Sometimes it literally just ruins it, so be careful how much you put in. So up to the top, well not up to the top, sorry, covering. I've left some for extra growth and expansion during the fermentation process. So that's got some flavour in, and I might give it a bit more of a squeeze because it seems a little bit dry down here. There's some air pockets. Just to make sure the fermentation works beautifully well, I'm going to add 1 tablespoon of organic raw unpasteurised vinegar into each jar and give it a bit of a press down, And then I'm going to seal them up with my coffee papers, my filters, and then leave them to store. Here are my little babies. I put in 1 peppercorn each, just for luck. And I have to go out and make some money now, so I'm going to leave the kitchen, but I will be back to make kefir water. It's going to be interesting. So if you don't want to eat fermented, you can drink fermented. So there we go. Hope you learnt something new. I have. Bye!